Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make some delicious air-fried beef meatballs in our Ninja Double Stack XL air fryer. The best part is that the entire process only takes about 15 minutes. So you ready? Let's get into this. For this recipe we're going to need some 80% lean ground beef, some shredded Parmesan cheese, raw eggs, panko breadcrumbs, a little bit of Ray's no sugar added barbecue sauce, and our herb combination. In here I've got a little bit of salt, pepper, granulated garlic, dry onion, and oregano. If you'd like to make this recipe, all the ingredients and measurements are down in the description of the video, along with the calorie count, the protein, the carbs, and the fat. Well, if we're talking about easy recipes, this is definitely one of them. We're going to be mixing all of our ingredients now, except for the barbecue sauce, because that is going to be put in at the end. So we've got our ground beef. We're going to add in our panko breadcrumbs, and we'll mix that in. Add in our 2 eggs. I like to mix everything after I add each ingredient. You probably don't have to do that too much, but I find that if I don't do it, I end up with higher concentrations of different ingredients in different areas of the mix. If I do it as I go, it doesn't seem to be as much of a problem. Add in the cheese. And our herb combination. If you're wondering why I'm using granulated garlic instead of just mincing some garlic, it's that with a meatball, you don't want too many solids inside of it because the meat's not going to stick to that stuff really well. So if you got too many chunks of solid stuff in there, your meatball is going to fall apart on you. What? The cheese we don't worry about because that's going to melt in there and it's going to help bond it together even better. Okay, once you've got that mixed relatively well, we're ready to make some meatballs. Alright, in my air fryer I've got a non-stick crisper plate down here, and I also have a metal rack. The crisper plate is non-stick, so you don't need non-stick spray on it. I like to put it on there anyway, but keep in mind it's not the best thing in the world for a non-stick surface. But if you're using a wire rack, definitely you want to spray that, otherwise you're going to have stuff sticking to it. To make the meatballs, you could just eyeball the meat for the size, and that is fine, but that could be a little bit of a pain in the neck if you're making a lot of them and you're trying to get them all the same size. What I like to do instead is use an ice cream scoop. That way you can just scoop up a consistent amount, put that into your hand, and roll that up nice and tight, and then you can be sure that all these meatballs are going to come in right around the same size. Just like that. Now all we gotta do is rinse and repeat for the rest of that. Once you finish rolling your meatballs, they should look a little something like this. So now we'll put this in the air fryer, turn it on. We're cooking these in the top zone, so we'll select zone 1, set this to air fry, and I'm gonna bring the temperature down to 360 degrees. And for time, we're gonna do about 15 minutes. Now all we gotta do is start it up and wait. Hey, by the way, if this is your first time here and you want to learn some cool new recipes, get some great cooking tips and tricks and all sorts of other kitchen related things, then start now by subscribing to the channel and clicking the notification bell so you never miss a thing. Alright, let's see how these are looking. Pretty darn good. Let's get some barbecue sauce on these. When you're taking these out of your air fry tray, just be a little careful with them. They're not super solid. And the last thing you want to do is mush up all of your meatballs before you have a chance to eat them. And once we get these all in here, we're going to throw in our barbecue sauce. The amount of barbecue sauce you use is just going to depend on how much you like barbecue sauce. I'm only using a cup in the recipe, but feel free to use more if you want. And again, as you mix these, be sure to get up underneath them and sort of turn them over themselves like this, because you don't want to stab these things or anything. Trust me, that's real easy to do. Alright, let's get these served up. Those meatballs came out fantastic. They're relatively low in calories, there's no added sugar, you can get them done in about 15 minutes, and most importantly, if you're using an air fryer, there's almost no cleanup. If you'd like a little bit more information about the Ninja Double Stack XL air fryer that I used in this video, I do have an Amazon affiliate link to it down in the description. If you buy anything through those links, I do make a small commission, but it doesn't change the price that you pay 1 cent. If you like this video, I bet you're gonna love this video right here where I use the Double Stack XL air fryer to make some really great caprese sandwiches. Those are addicting and I bet you can't eat just one. Well, that's it for now. I hope to see you back again here really soon, and until that time, I'm Joe, and I hope you have a phenomenal day. Take it easy.